Hey, what's up you guys? So I've noticed that my most recent videos have been horror thriller based, so I'm gonna keep the theme going. And with this manga that I'm talking about now, it's not gonna be one of the good ones, I'm not gonna lie. Insect Princess is a manga that I've read a couple years ago, and I remember not liking it. Like, I thought it was dog shit, like straight doo-doo. And now that I'm older, I really want to revisit it and see if it's as bad as I remember it. It's not bad. It's definitely not as bad as I remember it, because I legit hated this. Like, this is one of my least favorite mangas that I've read. But it's not good either. It's boring. It's boring. It's really boring. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's boring. There's a lot of things that does not correlate, and it tries to correlate them, and it doesn't make sense with each other. It'll leave you scratching your head like, what was the point of any of this at all? And what's crazy is the first few pages of the first chapter just looks gas. Like, it looks fire. Like, those panels in the beginning of the first page are gas. I can't even lie, it gives you like a false sense of security, like this is finna be one of the best horror mangas. Well, not the best, but it's finna be good. But it's not at all. But if you really want to read this, I suggest you read it before going to bed, because it's a snoozer. I was sitting in my chair trying to figure out when it's going to be over, and this is 24 chapters, so it wasn't even like the chapters was long. It just felt like, when was this going to end? But anyway, to the plot. This guy here, this is Ryochi. He's our main protagonist, and he's having nightmares about this mysterious woman attacking him. And once he comes to his senses and they go to their friend's house, he noticed that these insects are running rampant and attacking animals. Then it goes to this girl talking to the teacher, giving this weird cryptic message talking about, oh, humans are only borrowing Earth, and Earth belongs to insects, and then stings the teacher. The next day go by, and oh gosh golly gee, that weird mysterious girl is the transfer student, and her name is Kikuko. And the whole class is just awestruck by her beauty. She's the sexiest thing they'd never seen, it looks like. And she kind of noticed it too, because she smells their pheromones. While everyone else is awestruck by her beauty, Ryochi's over here sweating bullets. It looked like he about to shit himself. They didn't really have a lot of interactions in the classroom, but when they locked eyes, she looked scared or shy or whatever, which doesn't make sense in later chapters because she stays in her attic watching him. Oh yeah, and there's also this thing that she does where she cries every time she's attacked people. It's later stated that she does this because she knows she's not human anymore, and she does that a lot. You would think she has some type of remorse, but the way she's kind of attacking these people, it doesn't make sense. And she also has these things that come out of her mouth. I'm not going to get into too many spoilers on what those things do, but when she kills somebody, it gives them rigor mortis fast, and that's where Kazumi come in, who is basically the highlight of the manga. He's the scientist, and he's the guy who's supposed to kill Kikuko, and he's also the one that dumps the exposition on us. Any information that he gives us doesn't really make any sense, because he tries to correlate Japanese mythology with the current situation, even though later on he says Kikuko is a genetic mutation that is forever evolving, given by Ryochi's uncle, not some reincarnation. Oh, oops! Did I forget to tell y'all that they are cousins, and she wants to bump uglies with Ryochi to keep the species alive? Also, global warming is something they put in there. It'll come around later on. You're also wondering why I haven't talked about Ryochi in a while. Well, he doesn't do much, because at first he's like, oh my god, I'm scared of this girl. But then he lets her in his house, and she's wreaking havoc in there. Like, that's your fault, dum-dum. Then I forgot to talk about the love interest, Chiken, even though she's just as boring as Ryochi, so I don't even want to talk about her, because she don't even move the plot at all. She's just there. The only reason why Kazumi just let her tag along was because she's Ryochi's classmate. And in the end, when Kikuko hyper evolved into whatever she is, and Ryochi somehow evolved too, they don't explain that, but now all of a sudden he's cool with doing the nasty with his cousin. Oh yeah, remember when I randomly just said global warming? Oh yeah, this is the part. Well, Kikuko and Ryochi has hyper-evolved to live in the water, and now since global warming is gonna flood the whole world eventually, they'll stay in the water until it happens and become the dominant species that way. And then it leaves on a cliffhanger of a giant bug. That might be the teacher, might not, who knows? I don't know. Insect Princess is nothing more than a bunch of ideas jumbled up together that doesn't correlate with each other and just becomes a convoluted mess. It doesn't even make the convolution interesting. Will I read this again? Maybe in a couple years like I did the first time. This isn't even a guilty pleasure read. I mean, well, at least the art was good. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. And with that, I'll see y'all when I see you.